Greetings, fellow traders. Paul here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Monday, July the 27th, 2020. Hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left off the market here today. So SPX up 23 points, still green on the monthly chart. Weekly chart, inside week, so just kind of chopping around here in the middle of last week's range, but at least we didn't take that shooting star down so far. Daily chart, I like how we had this reversal doji from Friday, right? We held the upper trend line. We're still in the trend box. We still have a trend box, but we got our way above the upper trend line right here, and let's see if we can work our way back up and shift that trend line back over again. So as we continue to try to get our way into the Corona crash gap. So big news coming up this week, right? Tomorrow, maybe we get some more stimulus updates. Wednesday, we get the Fed, right? Then we got Apple and Amazon earnings coming up too. So there's going to be some big ones to keep on the radar. Let's take a look at the SPY. Okay, so the SPY here is, generally still in the upper trend line. Really, this is actually the lowest volume since the Corona crash, even since before the Corona crash. Pretty amazing stuff on that one today on the SPY. Let's take a look at the intraday price action. So we did catch a little bit of a move here today. We got this area short right here, so that was nice. Some members did catch the dip here, the dip buy on SPY at the open. We were looking at more specific stock names, or at least I was, but some members were able to get in there on the Qs, and some other ones that were pretty strong here at the open too. So we caught a nice little short right there. And this kind of this slow grind up here was tough to trust on all this low volume, right? Because one of the things you expect on these type of low volume pullbacks is maybe another push to the downside, but it just never confirmed down, and then it kind of went back up, and it was just really choppy. So it made for a tricky afternoon. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. So a lot of bounces off of our signal zones today, so really powerful stuff there, right? So today, right, we basically lower shot right here, inside 5 up out of this signal zone, some good, decent volume right here to kind of push its way up this morning, right? And then we had this inside 5 down, right? They gave us a nice push down to the signal zone below here. We bounced off of that, then we just kind of ground up here through this signal zone, retested the signal zone twice before going up, and now we're up here going into tonight, right? So S&P micros, same stuff. Right, but let's, we got a nice little trend line here that we really can see how that handles that going into this evening. Okay, let's take a look at the Qs. So the Qs, kind of hanging in there, nice little push, nice dip by today, guys. It was all about the 2B reversal today. Here's your level right here, and then look at that, just kind of worked its way off the 2B reversal. Pretty impressive stuff on that one. IWM ended up, pulling its way out of the 15-order range here and closing up at its highs today. So impressive move for the IWM today. Apple ended up working its way back all the way up to the 15-order high today, right? And then just kind of came off of here with an upper shadow. So it was really kind of nasty moves, but and kind of grindy days. This sort of Apple likes to do this sometimes. The premium is starting to get high with earnings coming up, so it's a little bit out of play these days. Amazon again, earnings coming up too. Premiums are definitely high. This one it stayed within its 15-order range for the majority of the day today as well. Let's take a look at Tesla. Huge move on this one today, guys. We pointed this out in the group today for members. We got to originally to the closing gap above. That was right here. This was a nice one. Well, actually, we had a couple nice moves, open gaps above. That was the first level right here, inside 5 up through there. Consolidated a little bit, triangle, got our way through the closing gap, and continued to work our way up today on Tesla, guys. This is one of the things that we were looking at yesterday. Was going to be a doji sandwich down. Nope, we never even really pushed below those levels, the doji levels right here, and ended up reversing right off of it. Got back over the ADMA, and so Tesla is back in the game. So we'll see how that goes going tomorrow. Low volume though, but a big move on Tesla today. So good stuff there. Boeing, interesting, right? So had a rough day today as it kind of came out of the cloud with some volume here under the 50-day moving average, still holding this level right here. So it's it's just kind of intraday type stuff only. Now it's getting kind of expensive. So we'll see how it holds those levels and where it goes there into earnings. It's all going to be all about earnings on this one to see where it takes us. Okay. Speaking of earnings, we got Pfizer reporting tonight. Or tomorrow morning, so let's keep an eye on that one. Nasty pullback there, but it's holding the ADMA. McDonald's, Mickey D's got earnings report tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. Maybe they got better sales, so we'll keep an eye on these pivot levels on that one. Triple M, maybe they'll actually get a move off of some face mask action. So they actually pushed pretty well into the close on that one. See if that ends up being a buy on that going into tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Home Depot. Just putting this out there, guys. Just keep an eye on this one for the hurricane effect. It would be very interesting if they downgrade this one so they can bring it down to the upper trend line, and then it starts to work its way back up on the upper trend line. So sometimes we see those type of shenanigans on Home Depot. Let's take a look at AMD. just because that's such a big day on Friday. Let's see if this pullback right here just turns into a pause day. It has a really, really big upper shadow, but like we talked about last night, guys, there's an opportunity those bears step up and try to put it back into the range. So it did hold these levels, right? Never got into the 50% range of those levels right there. And ended up just kind of chopping into the end of the day. So anyway, interesting stuff today, guys. Low volume on the SPY. Lots of news coming up this week, so not surprised to see the chop here before that big news starts to come out. So anyway, guys, good stuff. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll see you guys in the future free YouTube live stream later at 9:30 Eastern time. And until then, stay healthy and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.